Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on GTA 5 playing around with some more mods today, taking a look at a top fuel dragster. What a fantastic vehicle this one is. It is incredibly powerful, incredibly hard to drive, doesn't really go around corners as you would expect from a dragster. So I thought to test it out, I'd play around a little bit more with the drag meet mod. This is a fantastic mod for doing some racing. You're not doing a very good job with firing the flares, I will be honest there. You're basically setting fire almost to the cars. I can see this going really badly wrong. Right, what should we challenge for our first race? Let's challenge the Sultan, shall we? If we can get in there and... Oh, don't mind me. I don't really have very much in the way of turning, so the manoeuvring... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you do have quite a lot in the way of turning, and you've just ran over everybody, so, you know. I do love the AIs. They do their best, bless them, trying to navigate around here, but this GTA was not quite intended with all of this. Now, you would think that I have a ginormous advantage here, driving, you know, a drag car around here. And yes, I do have a humongous amount of speed. However, oh, the Dukes is on fire. This is going to end really badly. Okay, no, it's fine. Yes, I do have the speed in my car, most definitely. However, while we have an almighty wing on the back, it is a ginormous wing, we don't really have traction. Like, any traction, basically. We are going to spin the wheels for a really long time. So, can the Sultan beat us? If it gets a good start, maybe. There is potential for the Sultan to be able to beat us, but it has to get a good start. Otherwise, the power of this thing will overcome it without too much problem. Okay, Sultan has got a pretty good start, but is it going to be enough? Nope, it's not. He got a good initial launch, but couldn't get going. Yeah, kind of after that. I'm surprised. I was actually expecting a little bit more of a fight from the... from the Sultan there. Sultan, oh, don't go and park it in the water. That's not very clever, is it now? No. Are we going to go back in the water again? No, we're not. This is probably one of the more dangerous drag meets for the cars coming back. Certainly the AI vehicles, I don't know what the Ruin is doing. The AI vehicles do kind of like to just wander and amble their way down through the middle of the track. So you can have to sometimes dodge incoming AI cars. Okay, we've beaten the Sultan. That was without too much in the way of problem. Shall we challenge the Feltzer? Let's gradually work our way up. I mean, the biggest challenge is going to come against the Zentornos. They legitimately could well beat this. If they can get a good start, then the Zentornos are by far... What is going on? Normally they fire the flares well clear, but this one's just decided, nope, we're going to launch the flares at our spectators. Fantastic job, peoples. Yeah, the Zentorno is a very quick car. We're going up against the Feltzer. Oh, it will say that I'm driving the Frankenstein, sorry, but that's just because that's the vehicle that this one replaces. Okay, let us park there. The Feltzer set himself on fire. Surprised it hasn't caught the car's tyres on fire yet. I don't know if that is a thing that can happen. I know flares can set people on fire. I don't know about car tyres. Okay, Feltzer, let's see if you put up a better fight than the Sultan. Oh, the Feltzer did not get particularly good reaction time off the line, and while his traction was better, still not going to be enough. Not going to be enough to beat the Dragster. There is a lot of speed in this car. It's doing about 140, 150 miles an hour by the time it's getting to that finish line. Let's just race it back here quickly. I'll get back before they've set off. In fact, I'll get back before the previous race get back. Haha! We're doing 150, and then we're going to slam on the brakes. Not very many... Not very many in the way of brakes. Not very much in the way of braking. Either way, English is not my strong point. It's again, as you could imagine, we go at ridiculous speeds, so it doesn't quite get stopped in the quickest of fashions. Right, so we're dominating this meeting pretty much. Let's challenge the Zentorno. The cars that we're racing against, as you can see, there's many different ones. They've all got kind of different levels of upgrades as well. So there are two Zentornos here. One may well be much faster than the other. I really do like the detail in this mod. It's fantastic for doing this kind of racing, even if the AIs do occasionally do some odd manoeuvres. I mean, the Felter does normally have an almighty wing. I don't think I'm quite parked in the right place. The Felter does normally have an almighty wing, but it's nothing compared to the drag car. I did actually figure out. I did at some points have a little bit of issues trying to get races to work properly with this. If anyone else is having issues, make sure you leave your car in the middle of the chaos. Now, I tended to park my car outside of the chaos because I didn't want it to get smacked into, as the Ruiner is demonstrating so excellently over there. Okay, you're going to have to go... I was going to say you have to go backwards and turn a bit. If you do go backwards and turn a bit, you are going to run into some people. But there we go. Also, some guys just standing... Hello. How are you doing there? That is an interesting collection of clothing choices we have got going on there. That's... yeah, that's really something. We're going to be here all day, I think, with the road. If the cars do get started, they will eventually teleport if things are taking a little too long. You've got to make sure that... I will go back to my initial tangent. You've got to make sure you leave your vehicles parked in the right place so that it's the game recognises your car is there for racing. So if you leave your vehicle out of the way so it doesn't get crashed into, the game may well not quite know that you want to be racing. Also, guys, do you really have to run over the starting person? Really? You've all gone a little bit crazy today. Can you just... the fun of the AI. And now I also may be causing some more issues because I'm taking their spaces. Oh no, the Duke's just going to abandon his car there. The Sultan is... who knows whether... oh, there we go. The teleport to the Ruiner. Free. The Sultan... just park. Please just... oh, fine. I'll park in the back of the Duke's. Oh no, we're going for a big reverse now. And we're going to go for a run-up. We're going to go for a run-up. And... oh no, we're going to take out the Duke's driver. Well done. Well done there. That's some impressive work. I think there's a train going. I wonder what the noise was. I thought someone was revving the nuts off their car. No, it's just the train going past. That Zentorno, the Ruiner actually did pretty well in that race. The Ruiner really did hold its own for a bit in that one. Still no match for the Zentorno. Okay, let's see how... why did you just freak out massively? Holy crap, I've got to race a dragster. He freaked out and then ran to his car. Well done, good sir. Ah, GTA 5 AI, everybody. It is just a glorious, glorious thing to mess about with, especially when you're asking it to do really rather complicated things. Okay, I'll even let you have a little bit of a head start on me. I'll have my front wing on the kind of start line. Whoa, Zentorno got a very good start, very good reaction from it, but it is still no match for the Dragster. As expected, really, when on... a sensible sort of drag strip when racing on, I guess it's concrete, not tarmac, but when, oh dear, we're going to go for a spin. Yeah, it's very easy to spin this car out. When racing down here, yeah, even the likes of the Zentorno, I thought it might possibly stand a little bit of a chance. The traction is good from the Zentorno. It gets going very, very quickly. However, the top speed of the Dragster is far, far too much, which is not massively surprising, but yeah, this is a phenomenally fast car. However, drag racing down here, well, this is a little too simple, a little too basic, really, for a dragster. So we're going to give it some a little bit more of a challenge, and we're going to do that by taking the drag car a long, long way out of its element. Yes, we're going to go racing on the beach. Not exactly a nice, smooth concrete surface to be driving on. It is still a relatively long course, which is good news for the Dragster. It means it has more time to get up to speed, but it is bumpy. It means I'm quite liable to spin. It's also not a huge amount of grip, so we're going to get a mile of wheel spin before we set off. The game has put me up against the little Citroen. That should be an interesting matchup. I have spied the Zentorno has come over here as well, the white Zentorno. That could well be very, very fast and very difficult for me to beat, possibly. I don't know. We'll see how we fare against the Citroen. If the Citroen beats the Dragster, then I might be in trouble, really. I quite like the... is it the Pigale or something? I quite like the car. It's not the fastest vehicle, certainly, but it may well be much better suited to this kind of thing than a Top Fuel Dragster. The course is bumpy in a couple of places. We're going to do... oh, the flamethrower is fantastic on this vehicle. Go! Go, Dragster, go! We've not got very much in the way of traction. There we go. We found some grip eventually. We are snaking our way down the course. I have had to go on the brakes, and we stopped. The finish line is rather dangerous. We did beat... only just, though. Oh, dear. Dude, are you stuck? You need some assistance. Okay, no, he's fine. He's fine. Oh no, we've managed to spin ourselves out. No, go on, Dragster. Right, I will have to be a bit careful, certainly on the throttle, on this course. I have to be careful getting off the line. There's a couple of bumps. It's not quite as bumpy as I was actually expecting it to be down there. So we've got that kind of going for us. What should we challenge next? I mean, the Zentorno is the only real very, very fast vehicle out of this lot. Shall we have a go against the Picador? The Picador is four-wheel drive, which is a peculiar thing. You wouldn't expect it to be necessarily, but there we go. It is actually four-wheel drive. Yeah, I mean, the Zentorno is going to be quick. I think was the... Oh, wow, the starter was actually, I think, waiting for us to clear the track. I know I can't block it. The game won't start a race if I'm blocking it, and normally it does if the AI can't. I love how there are normal people just wandering, minding their own business down the beach, and then they suddenly see a drag race going on and panic. I think the Zentorno may well have smacked a wall. Right, we're going to be up against the Picador. Let's see how we fare. Oh dear, that's not gone well. I mean, I needed to face this way at some point. Yeah, off-roading is not exactly the strong point for this car. I wonder which side, if this side's going to be better or worse for me traction-wise. I think I have slightly less in the way of bumps to deal with. So that should be good, or maybe a little bit too far forward. Okay, Picador, can you beat the mighty... Hold on, are we going to get... We're not getting a flamethrower. That's disappointing. There we go. I don't know why he just didn't want to play particularly. I also love how there's random fire coming from the top of the engine. I'm not quite sure. There's all from the exhaust, and there's one other bit that's spitting fire. I don't quite know why, but there we go. Okay, let us see. Oh, the Picador got a very, very good start. Quick reactions, good launch, but it is not quick enough. I can boot it, and even though the car is slipping and sliding its way down here... Oh, crap, that's a bump. That's a bump. There's some rocks. Ow. It's a very solid rock. Hey, well done, Picador. Well done indeed. That was some fantastic... Oh, careful now. Oh, I've taken the barrel out. Well, that's not too good. We're going to go for a J-turn. There we go. This is pretty much you're going to crash after you've crossed the finish line. Down here. We will have one more race. We'll take on the Zentorno, as that's by far our biggest challenge here. Shall we have a... who do we think is going to win? Bodie, or I think the Bodie's going to win this one. We're going to let's put some money on the Bodie if we can. Are we close enough? Sometimes it doesn't like you doing this from within a car. I approve of the colours of the SC, but let's face it, out of you two, who's going to win? I can't see to place a bet on it. I'll get my car back into line so we don't miss our chance at a race. Oh, careful now. Don't take out the people. Don't take out the people. There we go. We're all good. We're fine. They're off. The Bodie is... the Bodie was slightly distracted by people getting in the way. It's not... People, you should pay more attention. Admittedly, it is down behind a little bit of a hill there. But who did take victory? I think the Bodie might have done. Indeed it did. Right. We're going up against the Zentorno. The Zentorno that we didn't race down in the storm drain. I've done it again. You've got to really be careful with setting off and this ginormous amount of wheel spin from the Dragster. Okay. Let us see. Place your bets, audience. Do you think I'm going to be able to beat the Zentorno down here? A lot of it's going to come down to how well the Zentorno gets off the line. If they get a really quick start, I think they can beat me. Certainly stand a better chance than they did in the storm drain. If they get a good start here, they get as good a start as the Picador did, I think I could be in trouble. If they don't, then I might have enough brute force. Might have enough power. Even with all the wheel spin and the control issues, I might just about be able to do it. But let us see. Hopefully there'll be no pedestrians getting in the way. Oh, the Zentorno didn't get a particularly good start, but it's now going. Come on, Dragster, find some speed. We're reeling it in. We're going to do it just about. Unfortunately, we are going to crash big time. I really had to go for that one and land it. Hey, look at that. That was an impressive stunt from the... from the Dragster. I really had to go for that one. The Zentorno very, very nearly had me. Not quite, though. So out on the beach, even here, the Dragster is still pretty much the fastest car. That's pretty good going from the Dragster. We're just going to go back in reverse, shall we? I'm overtaking the Zentorno and I'm in reverse. How fast can this go? Good God. That's impressive. 70 miles an hour in reverse from the Dragster. Okay. Right, that's actually a pretty good race between the SC and the FQ2. I would go with the C in this one. It did actually quite well against the Bodhi, even though it gets a terrible, terrible start. They both got terrible, terrible starts. Shall we follow them down? Oh no! Can I interfere? Can I try and boost my fellow orange car along? I don't know if the game's going to allow me to do this. Go on, come on a C. There we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm not sure I'm helping, or if that's just the car on its own finding speed. That is very cheaty tactics. I may have rolled over the C. Nah, he's fine, C. The FQ2 is a little bit... The FQ2's stuck and then glitches out massively. Okay, I will stop interfering with the drag races. You guys can carry on your little racing. So on a relatively smooth kind of off-road. There's a little bit of bumps here and there on a beach, shall we say, beach drag racing. The top fuel dragster is still very much the vehicle to have. There is, though, one even more extreme challenge for this car. And that would be going racing at the wind farm. I've also set the weather to rain, so I have even less traction and even less grip. Now, we don't have a Zentorno to be racing against down here. However, we have a Guardian that could actually be quite good because it's a very, very bumpy course down here. We also have a Kuruma. Again, could be a very, very good choice of car, four-wheel drive, and very, very fast. I still love how, you know, we're used to the Kuruma and the Felter having the almighty wings. And then we have this. The wing is taller than the wing. If we took it off my Dragster, the wing would be far taller than the Kuruma. I kind of want to put this wing on other vehicles. Oh, I could mount it on the back of the Guardian. How amazing would that be? That would be a seriously impressive thing. I wonder if the dirt bike is racing. Also, why is there a guy with a gun cowering behind it? What is going on over there? Okay, there's just a shootout going on in the middle of our drag racing. Well, that's not very good. What are you getting freaked out about? I don't know who he's shooting. Have we got the Invisible Man? Has he come to join in the drag racing? And is it... Oh, we're going to get run over by a gauntlet if he's not careful. Right. The Gauntlet, admittedly, is not exactly the best vehicle for this kind of thing, because I know that those muscle cars can have some traction issues. However, I suspect he will have more traction than I will. We have got quite a lot of big jumps as well to be dealing with. I don't know whether we're going to have the control on the landings of them, but we shall find out. I'm having to be really careful on the throttle to get the Dragster off the line. Oh, across the first of the big jumps, we're going to get a nudge from the Gauntlet. Come on, no, we're going to get screwed over by a bush. Quickly, reverse and save it. Oh, we're still going to be in reverse. I'm going to finish in reverse. I think I lost.
Let's do this.
I don't think I crossed the finish line. Oh, bugger. This is much more of a challenge. Yeah, okay. I tried going in reverse. I can't really do J-turns in this car very well, so if we're going backwards, the best idea is to just keep it in reverse. We saw how fast it could go, and on this course, that could be all important. Unfortunately for the Dragster, well, its perfect record has come to an end immediately, and I didn't think the Gauntlet would be the hardest of cars to be raced against. You know what, let's just stay in reverse. Actually quite hard to spin it out in reverse. It doesn't really want to go round in a circle, which is quite useful. Oh, the hillbillies are carrying on their gang war in the middle of our races. Yeah, don't mind us. Don't mind us at all. Let's not quite race the Kuruma yet. I think let's go for the Phoenix. Let's see if we can. We've got to be able to beat something, surely. Surely we've got to be able to beat... Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I've seen something unfortunate occurring over there. I think perhaps the biker may have freaked out the the racer over here. There we go. Go on. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. There we go. Look at that. See? I am being helpful. I am assisting the other racers. Is he going to have a big accident? Oh, we've lost sight of him. No, that was a pretty big jump, and he was okay. We survived all that. Quick, get myself back into the starting position, or in the vehicle pool, if you like, so that for the next race I can be selected. There we go. Yeah, I don't know about the Phoenix. The Gauntlet is a very, very quick muscle car. It's probably the best muscle car from my experience with driving. Gauntlet and Dominator are actually very, very good cars. So yeah, it's a tough opponent to go up against. I was kind of hoping that the Dragster would be able to beat a Gauntlet, but never mind. Right, it's the Phoenix. It is very, very low to the ground, that Phoenix. Could have some issues across the jumps. Admittedly, I'm probably going to have more of the issues across the jumps, but there we go. Let's try and get a good start this time. I'm not going to be using full throttle in this car like I was in the previous races. Even on the beach you could get away with it. Here you've got to be a bit more careful with the throttle. Now we've also got to be aware of the bushes. The bushes are quite mean, and again, the bushes have screwed us over. Please, Phoenix, have a crash. Thank you. Oh, we've This is not really very conventional drag racing going on right now. All the Phoenix has smacked it into the ground. I've bounced off him. We're going to win! We got to go for a spin across the line. Doesn't matter. Victory! I don't think I was quite deserving of that victory somehow. We did do it, but yeah, that was not really a very, very deserving one. I love this car though. It's a fantastic vehicle to go driving with. Brutally fast. It's a dragster. It's a proper dragster. Brutally fast and very uncontrollable. Guys, if we had an issue down here, I think we have. I know the Buccaneer can never get up the hill. The Buccaneer is always screwed by this hill over here. It just can't do it. Are we going to have to now try and rescue the Guardian? I might not have done a very good job of rescuing the Guardian, I will be honest. So, we've found another use for the Dragster. Not only is it good at drag racing, it is also very, very good at scooping cars up. Where are you going to go? You are never going to make it up that hill going that way. Go on. Surely you can do it if the Gauntlet, and the Phoenix both just drove up here, no problem. I know I have done this race a few times in this mod. The Buccaneer Custom can never get up this hill. It's terrible at it. It's just too low to the ground. Normally the Guardian can. Go on. We can do this. Okay, or apparently we can't. Am I going to spend my time now trying to rescue? I wanted to race against the Guardian, quite frankly. But it doesn't look like the Guardian's actually going to be able to get up the hill. Right, I've got a new plan. Got a new tactic here. Can the Dragster be used as a recovery vehicle? That is the next question. This might end up just scooping the Guardian over. I'm kind of hoping it will. There we go. Right, Guardian has been freed from trying to climb up the hill that way. Now, can you please try and climb the less steep bit? Like that? Where are you going? Where are you going, Guardian? Well, you've made it eventually up the top of the hill. Well done there. Fantastic. Oh no, I've spun around again. Well, we made it up eventually. Dear God, that thing had some trouble. All right, there have been races going on. I've not seen any of them, not been paying attention. We have to go on a recovery mission. So, the Dragster is better at recovering vehicle. Uh-oh. Why are we all abandoning? What? No, everybody's fleeing. I think maybe the police may have turned up to ruin the fun. No, I don't know. Everybody... No, I wanted to go racing! For God's sake, guys. Oh, the Guardian's fine now. The Guardian... the Guardian is going... Well, okay. It's all gone a little bit wrong up here. Someone's just abandoned their car. Well, that was some drag racing for you with the... Top Fuel Dragsters. I know that these meetings can be broken up by police, but I don't actually see any. So, sure, where are we going, Guardian? Let's follow you. I'm not completely and utterly the most obvious vehicle in the entirety of GTA 5. Shall we scoop you up again? It's quite good fun. There's the Top Fuel Dragster. A great vehicle to drive with. Rather uncontrollable, but it's uncontrollable in the way that you expect a Dragster to be, which makes it huge amounts of fun. Oh, don't tell me I've got it. Uh-oh. I'm glad there are no policemen coming because, oops, we've done a silly thing, quite frankly. Well, that's not quite the way I had intended to end the video, but there we go. The Top Fuel Dragster, rather cool vehicle, really rather cool vehicle, and especially good fun when combined with the drag racing meets mod. It's a fantastic mod as well, so I highly recommend you give both of these a try. I'll put a link to them in the description. Hey, we're free, so you can download them, have a go with them yourself. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.